Hey, hopefully you can see me. My name's Brandy, and I don't usually do a lot of videos because I'm really busy with two small babies, and let me close that door. And my phone is terrible. I'd rather wait till I have, like, just a nice camera and stuff like that, but in a room to do that in. So that's why I'm in this room, because not the most sightly, but it has a little better lighting than before, and even with the best lighting, it's still terrible on my phone. But anyhow, there's something really important I wanted to talk about, and you just have to try to ignore my kids yelling a little bit. They're fine. They're just, being kids. Anyways, I want to talk about the Kathy Griffin thing. I'm going to talk a little bit fast because I don't have much time. But I'm really pissed off, as everybody else should be, whether you're right or left in politics, whether you're independent, Christian, non-Christian, doesn't matter. If you're an American, you should be angry. I am very angry as an American that she has had the audacity to do something this horrendous with putting our president of the United States, whether you like him or not, whether you agree with his politics or not, he is still the president of the United States, which comes with some entitlement of a certain degree of respect and diplomacy, a certain entitlement of there are certain boundaries that you just don't cross. I believe in freedom of speech. Yes, absolutely. That's where our ancestors came from. That's why they came here. I believe in art. I'm an artist. I believe in the freedom of art. But there are also certain boundaries within the scope of art and freedom of speech and freedom of religion, which, by the way, Trump promotes, which is one of the reasons why I'm a Trump supporter. But anyways, this is just like a full-blown attack on our president. It's very disrespectful. It's disgusting in its nature. It's abusive and shameful. You should be ashamed, Kathy Griffin and CNN and anybody else who promotes her and keeps her on the air. Her career should be destroyed immediately, and actually she should be arrested. I'll get into that in a minute, but and it is very abusive, as I was saying, to her, to his children, to Trump and his children. His son, he has children, and one of them's only, like maybe 10 years old. Can you imagine, even if you're not the president of the United States' son, if somebody posted a picture of your father like that? If somebody did that to you, what damage that would do to a poor child? But even worse, he's the president and has all this attention already from the media. Okay? So that is just disgusting. That is just beyond appalling. Okay? It's unmentionable, really. It's also a threat. That is a threat. That is a visual threat to our President of the United States. It is very similar to something that ISIS would do. ISIS goes around beheading women, men, and children, Christians or anybody who won't convert to what they want, or they just want to make a point and behead somebody. ISIS does things like that. So that is very violent. That is very insightful. That is very inciting of violence. They're okay. My kids are okay. They're just playing. That is inciting violence, and that is very wrong to do to the president. We have an enemy right now, a real enemy, and yet we have this American who is doing something that our enemy would do to us and to the other people that they're terrorizing. That is just terrible. That is treason, people. That is treason. Treason. And it's also disrespectful to the poor people who have been beheaded by ISIS, okay? Who have been beheaded because of their faith. Because they chose to stand up for what they believe in and fight for freedom. And she should be arrested. She should be arrested. Just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean you get a free pass to do something atrocious. To do something that you know better. She knew there would be backlash for that. She knew. You can't hide under the guise of comedy. You can't hide under the guise of, oh, I'm a celebrity. Oh, free speech. Bullshit. Excuse my French, because I am a Christian and I really try not to curse. But I am extremely angry about this. Okay? Bullshit to the highest degree. Okay? Kathy Griffin, I hope that you can hear all the people, including myself, who are making these videos. Because you know what? I'm not even an angry person. I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky person. And when I disagree with something, I'm more of an action person. I might do a boycott or call the company and tell them I don't like something. But I'm pissed, as with other people are too. And right now it needs to be more than just like calling someone and talking about something. People need to be outraged. This is treason to our president. And this is a symptom of the disease of the leftist, who think that they can just go around bullying everybody and forcing them to conform to their ideas and their belief systems and their agenda by doing something as atrocious as this. Okay? That's not okay. That's not okay. You don't get to bully us like that. You don't, the left was not always a terrible party. It had different, it wanted more government than I would like myself. Okay, as a Republican, I think we should have more local control and less bigger control of the government. But the left has completely changed. Democrat Party has completely changed from what it used to be. Any shred of decency that used to be there, diplomacy, mutual respect for parties, it's all gone. It's all gone by people like Kathy Griffin are making that all disappear. Okay? So I just want to say how disgusting this is. And it is not okay to do that. You said sorry, but I don't believe your apology was sincere. Now, I'm not God. Maybe it was. Maybe you learned a lesson. However, if a thief steals from you, sure, you can forgive them if you ask God to help you forgive them. But are you going to let them back in your house again? Where they can just steal your valuables again? Are you going to give them that opportunity? No. At least not for a while, until you see that they really change their ways. No. So she should not be able to just go back on CNN or any other TV thing. She should not be able to keep her career going. Because that was a game over move. Okay? And she knew what she was doing. And she should be arrested for treason. Treason. If this happened to any other president, Obama, Clinton, Hoover, Roosevelt, anybody, you name it. Or a speaker like Martin Luther King or anybody. If this happened to any other person, the presidential office or any other office high up, it would never fly. The person would just be arrested. They would be fired. They would be arrested. This Secret Service would be on it instantly. Okay? People would... Don't be making excuses. Media, CNN, and other people, other comedians. There is no excuse for that. No excuse for that. Okay? I gotta go. But please tweet. Anybody who agrees with me, which I know that probably most of you do. Okay? A lot of Democrats agree too, actually, on this issue. Say something. Call, tweet, go on Facebook, tweet, CNN, whatever. Don't support anybody who supports her, keeping her on the air. Okay? Don't do it. Don't support anybody. It's time to speak up. Alright? We have only so far that we should be able to go. This is too far. Okay? Alright. Thanks. Bye.